Senna over here. Not only do we have one, but there's actually two. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about this car, and then I'll move on to that one. So starting with this one, the car is called a McLaren Senna, named after the famous Brazilian Formula One race driver Ayrton Senna. Unfortunately, he passed away back in the 90s due to a car crash. So he was a Formula One racing driver for McLaren back in the 90s, and when he died, they obviously tried to revive his name by making a car dedicated to him. So this is known as the McLaren Senna. Only 500 units of these will be made in the world. I believe all of them have pretty much been sold out. So what is this? The car started its life as a McLaren 720, and then McLaren obviously thought this car could be track ready. They made it very track focused. So this car actually occupies the Ultimate Series in McLaren's lineup. They have the Sports Series, the Super Series, and then the Ultimate Series. So this car joins the McLaren P1 that debuted back in 2013, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. So obviously underneath this is a 720S with a whole lot of aerodynamics. It's meant to be track focused. It's a hardcore version of the 720S, but it occupies the Ultimate Series. So let's just have a walk around. Exterior color, mirror orange. It's got some blue accents, blue center caps, blue brake calipers. Pretty awesome spec if you ask me. And then just to have a look on the inside, let me just brighten it out for you. There you go, we've got the Senna embossed on the headrests, 6-point harnesses as well as the normal seat belt, so that's pretty cool. Got the Senna over there, carbon fiber everywhere. I tell you, there's carbon fiber everywhere. From there on the center console, on the dashboard, on the screens, carbon fiber tub, you can see all that around. And then here it's written 123. That means this is chassis number 123 out of the 500 that are going to be made. So moving on to the back. See this huge gaping hole here. It's supposed to channel air straight through the radiators into the engine. And the engine is right back here. A 4-liter twin turbocharged V8 with 800 metric horsepower, 789 brake horsepower. It produces 800 Newton meters of torque. It also has 800 kilograms of downforce. So this car is basically all about the numbers. It's just insane. 0 to 100, I think 2.8, 2.9 seconds, somewhere thereabouts. Top speed is 340 kilometers an hour. It's just unbelievable. Everything about this car just screams numbers, numbers, numbers. They really went crazy with this one. Hope you can hear me. There's a bit of background noise. This is the back. Massive wing on the rear wing. This is actually an active wing, so it moves depending on the car's needs, create downforce and channel air up and all those things. 3 exhaust pipes, and I believe this is only in Africa because some cars in America only have 2. I don't know why, but we've got 3. Carbon fiber all over there. Actually, let me close the door so I can show you how the air channels around the car. Let me just close this one side so you guys can have a look. I don't think I closed it. Oh, soft close. Interesting. Okay, so starting from here, let me just darken it a little bit. It's a little too bright. So air is channeled all the way here through the side mirror. So there's a bit of a gap here. It goes through there, comes all the way down here, and into the radiators back there to cool the engine. So everything about this car is just aerodynamics. They really went like all out on this one. If you start off right in front here, they call this the eye socket. It's not the same as the 720S, which is open at the back, but it's slightly open in front here. These are active arrows. I believe they're flaps that move about, obviously according to the car's needs at that particular time. So this car is a track car. You're meant to drive it on track and that sort of thing. So yeah, there's a whole lot of carbon fiber front splitter. There's a carbon fiber thingy here. I don't know what it's called. And if you look closely, you can actually see the radiators through there. There they are, both sides. And one desirable feature is the roof scoop. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We've seen that on the 600, 675 LT. I believe some P1s had it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, roof scoop, very desired. Yeah, unbelievable, unbelievable. So while this car nails it on the inside, I think the inside is much better compared to the other example. But let me just open it up a little bit. Okay. So the outside is a little discreet. It's not shouting. It's not, it's not drawing attention to itself whatsoever. But on the inside, I think that's where he really spent quite a significant amount of money to make it look this good. The blue really looks nice with the contrast and the mirror orange. So I think this car is more, up to date on the inside compared to the outside. Whereas the other car, the exterior, is the selling spot. Here it is. Oh yeah. So the exterior color on this one is known as MSO RS Purple. So MSO obviously stands for McLaren Special Operations. RS is actually the initials of the owner of this car. And then purple, obviously the car is purple. So they named the color after the owner, which is, wow, that's amazing. I didn't know you could do that. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Not only do we have one, but there's two Sennas. Oh yeah. Let me just show you the seats, just to show you how much weight they've tried to save on this car. I believe it's lost, I don't know, somewhere around maybe 100 kilos compared to the 720S. I'm not sure of the exact weight savings, but if you just look, just so you can see some of the details on this car. So this seat, it's not even that thick. It's very thin. Look at that. Look at that. And instead of putting like proper materials on the seat, these are just like padding. It's just padding for your back and obviously for your leg and your headrest. I mean, you do save a whole lot of weight by just doing that. It is absolutely insane. Whereas that car has 6-point harnesses or 4-point harnesses, I'm not so sure. This one only has the normal regular seat belts. I'm not sure if any other changes are going to be added, but that's what it has so far. I believe it's made it to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, which is super quick. McLaren is known for being very attentive to detail, so I have no doubt that that gearbox is probably one of the best on the markets today. The doors obviously open up, reminiscing to the the McLaren F1, the legendary car, which is probably the most popular car McLaren made. Everybody knows McLaren because of the F1. So yeah, obviously, so this car is taking over from that. Not exactly an F1 successor or a P1 successor, but just something to stand alongside the McLaren P1 in the Ultimate Series. So the starting price of this car is £750,000. £750,000. All 500 of them have already been sold out. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's absolutely insane. Oh man, you gotta love this color. You have to love this color. You have to love this car. This is just amazing. Yellow calipers, yellow seat belts, yellow ring on top there on the steering wheel. And I think one thing that many people don't know is you can actually... Oh, soft close. That is so cool. I mean, it's a track car, but it's got such luxury amenities like soft close. Okay, so there's a side panel here which is actually visible. So if you look through there, you can actually see what's on the inside. So I'm pretty sure a whole lot of customers are gonna spec that because I think it just looks amazing. I think it's really cool. I think it really is cool. He's got the carbon fiber side skirts all over. Oh man, it's just insane. So rumor has it that 8 McLaren Sennas are coming to South Africa. We've got these 2 currently here. These were here for the launch. Launch was obviously for VIP customers, so not everyone could come. But it's just absolutely insane. Just absolutely insane. Unbelievable. I can't get enough of this. I cannot get enough of this. 2 McLaren Sennas, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments down below, which one would you prefer? This one in mirror orange or this one in RS purple? Which one would you want to have? This one has the chassis number written on the wing there, 111 out of 500. A cool feature. And he's got something else on the other side, which is like, I don't know, like a QR, I don't know what it is, just a little funny face thing happening there. Yeah, that. But yeah, carbon fiber. And here, oh man, this is just crazy. Just the attention to detail. And this is a car company that's only been around for, McLaren Automotive has been around for like the last 7 years. 2011 is when they released the MP4-12C. 7 years later, they're creating cars like this. I mean, it's just, what's the future for these guys? It's just unbelievable. I hope McLaren doesn't go, the other way as the other manufacturers are making SUVs. But if it's performance that McLaren is really going after, then message has been received. We see just how focused they are on speed. Oh man, track focus. McLaren Senna. What a car. To pay tribute to the legendary F1 racing driver, Ayrton Senna. Amazing. Unbelievable. I've been rambling, I'm sorry. But yeah, what else can you do when you have not only one, but 2? I should get a selfie with both of these cars. Oh man. Okay, before we actually end this, there's actually one more feature up here. So You're probably wondering, where does the key fob go? How do you start this car? So there's a switch over there. It's actually an overhead switch right over there. That's where you start the car. So obviously your foot on the brake, and you press that button up there to fire it up. And that 4-liter twin turbo V8 just sounds amazing. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the McLaren Senna. I mean, a whole lot of people are probably going, oh, what do you need a car like this? Well, if you're asking those sort of questions, then clearly this car is not for you. I mean, it's a piece of history. It's a limited production McLaren, and yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? You know, why not? Oh man, that RS purple just looks amazing. Yeah, I think this car looks good on the outside, and then this car looks very good on the inside. Definitely that's the best exterior paint color, and then best interior. Let me know in the comments below, which one would you prefer? Which interior do you like? What other color combinations would you include in this car? What a way to end the Senna video with a startup. I'm not sure if these guys are going to drive it out, but yeah. Oh, let me move closer to the exhaust pipe so you can hear the noise. Oh, listen to that, listen to that. I don't know whether you're starting it up for the fun of it or it's actually going to move. I don't know. Let's wait and see. What a way to end the video. Oh, it's pretty cool because the window only opens down there. That's an interesting feature. It's pretty sweet. Let's have a look on the telemetry stuff. Look at those screens. The blue interior just pops. Oh man. I wonder if they're actually gonna drive it outside, because that would be epic. That would be so cool. Are you driving? Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a McLaren Senna, a startup. What a way to end the video. Thank you so much for watching this. I had a good time. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like this video, share it with your friends, and I hope to see you in my next video. Ciao.